Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and welcome if you're returning to this channel. Please consider subscribing down below if you haven't already. And if any of you are here interested in booking personal tarot readings, all the information is in the description box below this video. Alrighty, so let's hop into the video. We are going to be tapping into the energy of what went on, what was going on in your person the last time that they saw you. We're going to be looking into the situation a little bit, so like an overview of the situation, and we're also going to be tapping into what were their thoughts and feelings, maybe even intentions, if that's something that Spirit wants to convey the last time that they saw you. So what was going on at that time? All right, so we have three groups to choose from. As always, group number one here is going to be this beautiful Labradorite crystal. It's beautiful, shiny, gorgeous colored Labradorite for group number one. Group number two is going to be the Carnelian crystal. So this beautiful Carnelian for group number two. And the group number three is going to be the beautiful Amethyst, the dreamy, beautiful Amethyst cluster crystal for you guys, for group number three. All right, so you can already scroll down below if you already know which crystal is calling to you. You can scroll down below. There are the timestamps for each individual crystals that you can align with already. If you feel like you need a bit more time, you can close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Inhale wisdom, exhale any type of doubt that you might be feeling at this moment. You can drink a little bit of water if you feel guided to do that as well, just to flush out any negative energy or anything that might not be feeling good to you right now. And then feel yourself towards which crystal is sort of calling to you the very most, which one is aligning with your heart calling at the moment. You can ask the question, what was going on in my person's head, in their heart, the last time that they saw me? And then just feel yourself guided to a specific crystal and hop into your reading. I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. You can also pick, multiple groups. As always, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're finding this, it's the perfect time to be aligning with these messages. Alrighty, so I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Hello, group number one. If you picked, that was just clung to my little hand. So, if you picked the Labradorite crystal, this is your reading. This is your group for what went on the last time that your person saw you. I'm a little bit scattered. I had a bit of wine. It's leaving my system though, so it's all going to be okay, but I feel very aligned with Spirit at the moment. So let's see what wants to come through. So for group number one, okay, this was a shocker I'm getting. Your person did not expect to see you where they saw you. Okay, so let's see. For group number one, here, Spirit, please, what went on? Just the overall energy. First of all, what was going on in this person the last time that they saw group number one here? Just general energy. Maybe one or two cards about the general energy. Okay, we have strength. So basically this person felt like they... okay. They felt like they had to contain themselves, is what's coming through. This feels like this person felt like, oh, okay, this is like a calling to me. This is something that has a strong potential for me to align and to remember my higher calling at the moment. I feel like your person might be someone who is, to be quite honest, running away from their potential or the potential that Spirit wants to evoke in this connection. So this to me feels like your person is afraid of stepping into their highest potential, their highest calling with you at the moment. So the last time that they saw you, they felt this energy. They felt like, okay, this is the time for me to align, to tap into my highest potential with this person and to just align with my higher mission, to go do what my intuition, what my heart is calling me towards. and they just sort of flopped. You know, when you flop in comedy, they sort of flopped in that situation. So this is what's coming through. They felt like they had to have a certain like inner strength, inner wisdom developed further on, because this person did not come forward. We have the Sun of Swords coming through reversed, which is the Knight of Swords coming through reversed for you guys. So with these two cards basically spelling out your situation, this to me feels like this person is someone who is implicitly, borderline explicitly becoming aware of what your relationship means to them, how important it is. This person might have been the type of person who is like, yeah, it's all going to blow over, it's just a crush, it doesn't mean anything, you know, it's just this and that and whatever, you know, the type of stories we make up in our heads. But this is something that's a much more deeper calling, is what is coming through here. It feels like this calling or this situation, this connection is something that your souls want. You know, it's not just, you know, boy meets girl, there's a crush, you know, they get together, they have sex, whatever. You know, it's not that at all. This is deeper. This has to do with the deepest aspects of their own soul. And it feels like at this moment, this person is becoming aware of that. They're like being hit by it. Like, okay, this person, I'm meeting this person again, I'm seeing this again, there's this synchronicity again. Okay, shit, this is really something deeper that's going on here. This is not just a crush. This is something that the universe, that spirit, that something beyond me is telling me, that's gifting me with this knowledge about this person, about this connection, and the type of energy that is have to step up in order to fulfill that. It's like the energy that they're being called to fulfill a certain mission, to be quite honest. And this is something that this person became aware of the time that they saw you, you know. So what happened? They were sort of struck by this again. It feels like this person was struck by this knowledge before, but right now it was again very, very strong, a strong striking, almost like lightning going through them, like an awareness, but it feels like it was an implicit awareness, something they were aware of, but not like explicitly, not like spoken in their experience. All right. So what this did to your person, it made them shut down a little bit. They did not know how to react. They don't know how to react towards themselves stepping into their higher purpose, which also translates into them not knowing how to react in stepping up towards you. This to me feels like this, you know, you and their purpose are basically one and the same thing. For them to align with their higher purpose, they have to align with you, or they have to align with your soul's calling, with your own soul. And, you know, this person doesn't know how to step into their higher calling, therefore they don't know how to step into alignment with your own soul, which is why they sort of flopped here. I really like the word flop. I don't know why. It's just, I'm finding it so good here, because it's not like spirit is, you know, this person did something wrong. It's like they flopped, you know. There are going to be other opportunities for them to get on the stage and for them to express themselves. But right here, right now, they just sort of crashed and melted in this situation. But that's okay, you know, there are going to be other opportunities. So it's like a very humorous energy that spirit is conveying to me through this. You know, for your person, it was very intense seeing you the last time that they saw you, because it was like everything is suddenly on the line. It felt like that. Even though nothing is really on the line in their life, it felt like everything is motherfucking on the line. And I'm sorry for swearing, but it felt like it was very intense. So I feel like I have to swear to convey that intensity of that feeling to you guys. Right? So let's see what else. I think you get the picture of the overall situation from the spiritual perspective. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. We have the the 6 of Swords reversed here. We have the 6, the 9. Oh my God, I'm so bad at numbers, you guys. We have the 9 of Cups. Okay, yeah. So just to put it plainly, it was all very intense for your person. There was a lot of pressure that they felt. They also did not know what exactly they have to do. With the Six of Swords coming through here, this person was not aware. They did not consider whether it's time to move towards you right now or whether it's not time to move towards you right now, whether it's a good thing that they're seeing you, whether it's a bad thing that they're seeing you. So they were basically in their thought, they were very confused. Like with these two cards, and especially also here with the Nine of Cups coming through, it feels like this person was like, okay, no, I'm just going to focus on myself right now. I'm going to focus on myself and trying to calm myself down. Type of energy is what I'm tapping into here. So they sort of went into their own bubble here is what I'm tapping into, because there was so much pressure that was felt, that was like bubbling under the surface. And this pressure was calling them towards higher action, divine action. But this person was not ready. Their body was not ready to receive this higher calling, this higher action. So this is why they sort of retreated. They were like, okay, I'm going to go into my comfort zone. I'm not going to go explore other dimensions or other islands right now here with the Six of Swords. I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to explore. I'm not going to, adventure around. I'm going to make myself feel good where I am feeling good at the moment. So yeah, that's basically what they did. Okay. They try to sort of soothe themselves. What's coming through here with the Nine of Cups, it's the energy of the cat sort of kneading on the little pillow or the little blanket, sort of kneading and purring, being like, okay, yeah, this feels good to me here right now. It feels very much like a comfort zone, like they were trying to self-soothe themselves out of feeling bad in this situation. Okay, so whether it's by trying to focus on other people being present, talking to other people, or whether it's through, for example, just thinking thoughts, like quite literally thinking thoughts that were going to make them feel better, such as, oh, she or he did not notice me anymore. They didn't notice me anyway. It's not like they noticed me sitting here next to this other person. They don't even know I exist. So they were sort of playing out these I want to say self-sabotaging thought patterns in their own head, being like, oh, it doesn't matter anyway, trying to make themselves feel better here with strength, even though spirit is like, no, what are you doing? This is supposed to be a higher calling, but you're just there being like, okay, no, I'm not going to look at it, it's okay. So yeah, I'm sorry, it's just I'm trying to approach this in a very humorous way, because to me it does feel quite it feels quite cute. Okay, so with the Mother of Swords, this person possibly had things that they wanted to tell you, convey to you. This person felt like inside of themselves, they wanted to come forward. There was this internal calling that they knew they had. Like, even though they tried to push it away, they tried to resist it, control it, deny it, this person felt like they had to come towards you. They had something that they wanted to share with you, or they wanted to say something to you. There was this definite internal calling towards you, towards stepping towards you, and towards being in conversation to you, Like, this person might have even internally played out a conversation. Like, how would the conversation with you look like if they went up towards you and talked to you at a certain point, when they were thinking that. I do feel like, however, there was this issue of them being around other people with the Three of Cups reversed. I feel like the Three of Cups reversed had to do a lot with them not stepping up towards you and not talking to you. Yeah. There was this major influence from the environment in this situation. So maybe you were, I don't know, maybe you were with your own specific group maybe you were with other people, maybe, you know, there were some people involved who, you know, sort of contributed to the energy of them not being able to share certain inner truths with you here. Because there feels like there's a big mismatch here of them wanting something, of them wanting to say something to you, but feeling like they cannot because they are in a social situation which is not allowing them to express that at the moment. I feel like the things would be definitely a lot easier and different if you two just sort of were alone. Like, I don't know, you both went out to eat alone at a certain restaurant. I feel like this person would have come towards you and you two would have a grand time hitting it off in that situation. It feels like that. It feels like other people majorly influenced this situation for you guys, sort of gave this whole situation a different color. Maybe you were with a different group or a specific group of your own, and this person was like, okay, I cannot come towards them right now in that situation. You know, they would have preferred to got you alone. Yeah, like with Justice here, it feels like this person wants to get you alone again. They want to make it right. This feels like this is what they left the meeting with. This is what they left the conversation with, or like the situation with. Like very, very unfulfilled energy with the Father of Cups reversed. It felt like maybe they even hung back a little bit, sort of wishing that maybe you would step up towards them. Maybe something would, you know, start to resolve there in that situation. It feels like they wanted to communicate to you with Justice. They wanted to talk to you. They wanted to get that one-on-one action with you. Just with also the tails being intertwined here, this person feels like emotionally bonded to you. They wanted to step up towards you, even to say hi, you know, to ask you how you're doing, to have a little bit more of a heart-to-heart conversation with you. It felt like they really, really wanted to have that, yet they, in some situation, like they couldn't have that because of the situation. We have strong Libra energy here. So this feels like this person really wanted a win-win situation. They wanted to connect through the heart with you, like very, very deeply. But there feels like, you know, they were not able to. So they left the situation sort of like, okay, shucks, like this sucked. This sucked that I did not come towards them, and also felt like I cannot come towards them at this time. It feels like a very shitty situation, to be quite honest. Like from their perspective, this feels like, oh my god, this sucked balls. Like I know that I'm swearing so much in this reading, but it's like, you know, I'm trying to convey this person's feelings, and it's just like, this was such a major shit show for me. Like this could have gone so much better if I were in my strength more, if I stepped up to my higher calling, and if the situation even here was a little bit more different. Because this created such a big obstacle for them, like other people being involved here. This created such a huge obstacle for this person. Going to leave the Father of Cups here reversed because, reversed. Because I feel like this person left the situation in a little bit of a mood. Like they knew they could have done better. They knew it could have gone better, but they were like, damn, this did not go at all how I wanted it to go. So they were quite annoyed is what I'm getting here. So let's see it. Let's look at their feelings. Here we have, you know, their thoughts. What were they thinking? So it was quite intense for them. But they wanted to come towards you. They wanted to communicate, even though they did not. Like even if they did, for some of you, they did not communicate what they wanted to communicate, what was in their heart. They did not convey that. Okay, so what about their feelings, Spirit, please, here? We have the Father of Swords reversed. Oh, we have the Six of Cups reversed, and we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Three of Pentacles reversed on the bottom of the deck. So what can I tell you? Yeah, they did not come forward. They did not express themselves. I feel like this person went so deeply internally into some sort of self-hatred because of this. We have a couple, by the way, so this person perceives you as their sacred soulmate or twin flame, even for some of you. Like this person values you greatly, is what's coming through here. You know, with the Father of Swords, with the Mother of Swords here, it feels like they value you a lot. But at the same time, it feels like you two are at odds, because this is upright and this is reversed. So it was like it was not an aligned way of being. It was not an aligned way of coming towards one another at this moment. And I feel like just in terms of feelings, what's coming through here is this person might have even been, you know, quite harsh on themselves when they were leaving this situation. They were like, I want to say, like, I don't want to be mean, but I feel like they were almost like borderline abusive of themselves internally, like in their inner monologue with themselves. If with this coming through as their feeling state, you know, the Father of Swords reversed, this feels like, you know, it was quite tyrannical and abusive towards their own selves, because the father is not aligned emotionally, nor in terms of communication and in terms of the mind. So this to me does feel like this person went all up on their own bullshit when they were leaving this situation with you, or this conversation with you, being like, how could you not say this, how could you not do this, how could you not X, Y, and Z, you know, how could you not have done this, what you knew was right to do, how could you not have the strength to do what you know is right to do here with justice. That's what's coming through. Like this person, they knew, you know, if you felt in that energy, like how could you have not done this, your person definitely shared your feelings here, but like they did not have the strength to come through, or to come through correctly towards you here. Then with the Six of Cups, I'm getting just this huge energy of nostalgia, of missed opportunity here, of being stuck in the past sort of energy, not being able to let this situation go, sort of feeling like there was so much unrealized potential in this connection, in this energy, that they sort of just let slip through their fingers. It feels like this person is still stuck on this, like to this time that you're watching this video, this person is stuck on this energy. And we have the Eight of Pentacles next, reversed again. This to me feels like there is an energy that's like lacking ambition or focus, and this person wanting to make it perfect. So again, it's all sort of coming back here with that abusive energy, you know, wanting to make it perfect, wanting your interactions to go perfectly, wanting to come through in a way that is similar to their own fantasy land, you know, and at the same time wanting it to be easy. So I feel like this person is really struggling with this connection, with wanting it to be easy on one side and wanting to come through in a way that would be similar to their own fantasy land. When they imagine interacting with you, they want this to be, you know, the same in the external environment, but it's not, because the spirit is sort of calling them to awaken, it's calling them to align with the higher purpose, which is always hard to do. So it's you know, it's requiring a lot of effort from your person. Right now it's sort of got this energy of I don't know how to make this work sort of energy. So it feels like they're overall quite confused, but also sort of very critical of themselves with all of these energies coming through, like about their feelings specifically. I feel like your person is definitely feeling quite bad in regards to how this last connection with you went. Okay, so we're going to be getting just another alchemy card here, just to see what wants to come through here. This does feel like it's quite a lot of heavy energy, especially like self-deprecating, you know, how could I have not done better? I feel like this person is also afraid to face you right now because they know they could have done better. Like they spiritually, emotionally, they feel they could have done better. in this situation, they're like, okay, damn, I really messed up. You know, it's that type of feeling. So let's see what is shifting, what's changing here, what's the alchemy wanting to convey. Cannot take the card. Okay, so let's get just one card, please, Spirit. One card, please, Spirit, for group number 1. Okay, oil of vitriol. Wow. Again, we have more of that intensity. So oil of vitriol coming through for you guys. And we have also here fumus or a smoke coming through. These are both, you know, quite intense energies. Like with oil of vitriol, it's got that energy of sort of hatred attached to it a little bit, or just, you know, sort of screaming into the void a little bit. So things are shifting in a way, you know, in a good way, in a way, in that way that your person is becoming aware of things through their anger. They're becoming aware of how hurt they were through their anger towards their own selves, is what's coming through here. And they're also recognizing that change is the only constant. So they're trying to, basically with these two cards, they're trying to forgive themselves, is what's coming through, for what happened. Sort of deciding that they are going to do better next time. The next time that they see you, this person knows that they are going to get better. They know that they're going to try to do better with you. You know, it's almost like it's all smoke, it's all illusion. I'm going to not focus on the illusion anymore here. I'm not going to focus on the illusion. I am going to let go of the resentment. I'm going to let the resentment towards myself inform my decisions, but I'm going to then focus on what I can change, what I can do. Okay, so with smoke here, it's like a warning sign. It's like, okay, what can I do to make myself better here? It's like an energy of, you know, the energy of fire that cannot be ignored anymore. It's that type of energy. Like this person knows that they cannot ignore what is going on in your connection anymore. It's too deep, it's too strong. It's got too much of an impact on them emotionally for them to be able to ignore this. Okay, so yeah. Your person, I feel like spiritually speaking, your person wants you to know, just from their physical self, they want you to know that it was not as it seemed. You know, how they came across, it was so far off from what they were actually thinking, feeling about you. They really wanted to come towards you. Like if the situation was different here, they would have come towards you. Like full disclosure, this person would have talked to you. It would have been such a different situation for the two of you, but because like this was so not what they wanted. You know, for some of you, even this person might have ignored you completely, or did not know how to approach you, so that they ignored you and sort of focused on their little inner group. But they noticed you, they knew you were there, they wanted to come towards you. Okay, so what they want to clear the air with you. And it feels like this person is taking a few deep breaths, or has taken a few deep breaths since your interaction, and has decided to be more forward next time, to say what's on their mind next time, to be more in their own power next time, is what's coming through here. All right, so I really hope this helped. So let's see if we can get any other cards. Let's get you guys some guidance now to finish up this reading, because this feels like it's quite intense. It feels like it was a very intense meeting, like from your person's perspective. I went so deep into their own perspective, I almost feel like I lived that situation. So it was a lot, you know. They want to say they're sorry, you know, quite literally. They're just like, I'm so sorry, I was such a douchebag. Forgive. Full moon in Pisces. So yeah, your guidance, my beautiful group number 1 here, is to forgive this beautiful mess of a person that you're dealing with. Forgive their mistakes if you can. They understand if you cannot, because they knew they screwed up. Unleash your kindest self, yeah. Again, a similar card to forgive. Try to understand, try to look at the situation from your person's perspective. They're doing their best, but they're like a mess. Okay, so think it through as well. Think this situation through. Think what you're going through with your person through. Consider their own understanding here, their own situation, what they're going through, how the other people impact them. You know, it's all interconnected, it's all connected. And none of it means like your person does not care about you. We do have know your worth here on the bottom of the deck. So this person deeply cares about you. The person that you're asking about here, they deeply care about you. They value you immensely. But they're just like, you know, they feel like a dick a little bit. Okay? So that's what's coming through here. I hope this helped. I hope it gave you a little bit of a clearer understanding. Don't make yourself feel bad at all about what went on the last time that they saw you, because this person just, they went up in their head and they did not consider anything clearly. Okay? So whatever went on, it has nothing to do with how they actually feel towards you, like internally, in their internal self. This person went like hellfire on themselves regarding how they treated you or how they were towards you. Okay, so don't make that mean like you're not worthy, or don't make that mean like, you know, they don't love you or anything like that, because this person cares about you. I'm getting that. I'm getting the care here. Okay, so my beautiful group number one, that's all I have for you. Make sure to share this video if you want to share it with someone who might benefit from the readings found here. Make sure to like, subscribe, also comment down below if you want to share something. If you want to connect to more content from me, you can check out my Patreon. And if you want a personal tarot reading, all the information can be found in the description box below. Sending you so much love, so much light, and looking forward to connecting with you soon in another video. Bye. Mwah. Hello, group number two. If you picked this Carnelian stone for your reading, this is going to be a reading for what went on the last time that they saw you. So sorry, just swallowed a bit of my sage there, like a little bit of sage smoke. Alrighty, so let's see what went on the last time that they saw you. It might have been that your person was very surprised to see you where they saw you. So let's see. The Empress. Wow, beautiful energy. This person was struck by you, like so struck by your beauty the last time that they saw you. This is the overall energy. So these two cards that we're getting here are the overall energy of the reading. Okay. Woo! All right. So we have the Ace of Swords coming through, and also we did have here the Father of Wands coming through. Okay. So what is going on here? I feel like your person was immediately struck by your beauty. They were very struck by your beauty the last time that they saw you. They were like, oh my God, she or he or they are so beautiful. They're so incredible. This person overall focused a lot on your appearance and how beautiful you are. I feel like a lot of their thoughts went on into just how incredible you're looking. This person might have stared at you a lot as well, making it sort of blatantly clear that they are into you here with the Ace of Swords and with the Father of Wands. Obviously also there was a lot of passion here is what's coming through with the Ace of Swords. This person had a strong inclination to communicate to you. So for the majority of you in this reading, in this pile, I feel like your person came up towards you and they communicated to you. If they did not, they just had that strong pull towards you, towards wanting to come towards you and talk to you, maybe even comment something on the way that you're looking. If they did not do that, they definitely thought it very deeply. And I feel like for most of you, this person was deeply attracted to you. Like with these two cards coming through, with the Father of Wands and with the Empress energy being here, it's like, hi, who's that good looking person over there type of energy, you know? Sort of like noticing you, being like, okay, I can step up towards them and talk to them and chat them up a little bit, maybe buy them a bit of a drink, maybe give them something, just, you know, make my presence known. Make myself known to this person. This person wanted to stand out in some way towards you. They wanted to make some sort of an impact on your environment or on you, especially here. Yeah, like they wanted to be like, okay, I want them to notice me. I want this Empress person, you know, even if you're a man, if you resonate with more feminine energy, or if you resonate with receptive energy, this person was like, okay, I want this receptive, beautiful person in front of me to notice me and to acknowledge me. So I'm going to do something to make them acknowledge me here. And they might have done this in many different ways, but they wanted to make themselves known. They wanted to step into your field and be like, I am here. Okay, I am here. Caps lock, bolded, underlined letters. Okay, they wanted to make themselves seen. Okay, so let's see what was going on with their thoughts. Oh, another thing, just so don't forget, there's a lot of sexual energy here. Might have been lust as well connected to the Empress here, because we do have strong energy of beauty here, strong energy of just that attraction, femininity, fertility. Also here, this person is super attracted to you, by the way. So the last time that they saw you, this person went into their little, like maybe even sexual rampage internally into, okay, this person is so fucking hot, you know. Maybe they even felt hard for some of you. I do hope I don't have to make this 18 plus just because of you, group 2. But yeah, that's what's coming through here. This person was deeply attracted to you. Like when I'm tapping into this energy, I'm seeing someone who just stares at you. She just looks at you and just keeps on staring. Sort of maybe even locks eyes with you and is just like there staring, sort of looking at you, being like, in that energy of almost like drinking you in, almost like they're drinking in your energy is what's coming through here. Okay, very, very sensual energy, very like lustful, sensual energy. Okay, so next spirit, their thoughts here. Okay, so what were their thoughts? Oh my God. Okay, so the Three of Wands, wanting to definitely start off something, but not something too serious. What were their thoughts here, Spirit? So a lot of passion. Okay, what were their thoughts? Okay, Temperance. Okay. Oh, interesting. I like this. I definitely like this. So we have the Three of Wands here. We have the Four of Wands reversed. And we have Temperance coming through. Okay, so with the Three of Wands, this energy is immediately like, bam, I'm stepping up towards them, I'm going towards them, and I am getting what I want here. I'm getting what I want from this person. I am stepping into this new adventure. It's almost like I'm going on this adventure of stepping up towards my person here. Okay, so this is the initial energy here with the Three of Wands. Then with the Four of Wands here, we have the energy of this person not wanting to make it too formal, not wanting to complete it in some way. They did not want to create a new portal of connection. They just sort of wanted to create I feel like they wanted to create a flirtatious environment between the two of you without it being too serious. So this to me feels like their thoughts were all about, how can I initiate contact with this person without it being too serious and sort of keep this sort of harmony going. It's that type of energy, like wanting to have harmony in this situation, in the connection, and wanting it to be sort of ongoing, sort of chill, sort of just flowing like water. Maybe they also wanted your connection or your conversation here to flow like water. What's coming through here as well is, oh my God, this is such a sexual group, I cannot. So this is the quote from Marquis de Sade from I Feel Like Quills is the movie. If you have not watched it, it's a great movie. It has Jeffrey Rush, so I definitely do recommend it. Quills is the title of the movie. It's also quite old. But yeah, it's like, certain parts of certain parts run more smoothly when they're lubricated, you know. It's one of the quotes or something around along the way. So that's something that your person basically wanted. They wanted the situation, they wanted the conversation to run more smoothly, lubricated. So this person might have even wanted to buy you a drink or something like that. Here with temperance coming through, you know, they wanted to maybe invite you for a drink, or just, you know, sort of make the conversation run very smoothly. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Very, very adventurous spirit, very sort of inclusive spirit, wanting everyone and everything to feel very included, very good, very sort of aligned. Feels like this person might have had a drink or two already, because it's got this sort of mellow, sort of chill energy, sort of moving with the flow, going with the flow type of energy here. With the Three of Wands, this person is looking ahead, like how can they forward this connection, how can they move this connection forward, how can they expand on this connection with you. They definitely feel there is a spark there. So, you know, with you being here as well, there is definitely a spark there. So this person is not wrong. And they wanted to like rapidly accelerate your connection. They wanted to have rapid growth here. Pun intended, you guys, like pun 100% intended with the rapid growth situation. So yes. Okay, that's what's coming through in terms of thoughts. This person might have even thought about, you know, getting you into their bed. I'm like borderline concerned if I have to make this 18 plus. I hope I don't. So let's see what else. Spirit, group number 2, what were they feeling here? So they were definitely thinking about having everything sort of easy, having a good fluid conversation with you. Very, very good conversation without it being too serious. You know, sort of celebrating things, not it being too serious. What else? Spirit, group number 2, what were they thinking here? Or, sorry, what were they feeling? We just went into thinking. What were they feeling? Oh, interesting. We have the Two of Cups. So what were they feeling? Okay. We have, okay, oh my God, so many or none. So many flipped over and then went back. Okay, so Spirit, what was group number 2's person feeling the last time that they saw them? Can I get clearer answers here, please? Thank you. We have the Fool reversed and we have the Moon. Okay, powerful energies. The Devil is reversed here. This person got afraid of their own desire, to be quite honest. Here with these 3 cards being here, we have the Two of Cups or upright. So this means, you know, strong connection, strong feelings. We have the Moon upright, so strong Pisces energy here along with the Sagittarius. And we have the Fool reversed. Okay, so this person got afraid of their own feelings. Just blatantly obvious, like in one sentence, they felt strong connection with you and they got afraid of their own feelings. With the Devil being here, I feel like this connection presented such a big energetic shift for them in terms of like being able to release themselves completely of their bounds, of their social bounds, of any other sort of bounds that make them like proper people or something like that, you know, that make them into just someone who is living their life according to, I don't know, how society wants to see us live our lives or something like that. You know, it's just like societal expectations that are coming through here. This person felt immense love with you. They felt a strong connection, like emotionally, they felt strong connection to you. This feels like it was strong attraction. It was a strong intimacy building. It felt like it was unified love here. It also feels like it was a beginning of a strong partnership. So this person, they feel like they went into this connection just thinking like, oh, it's going to be easygoing, it's going to be chill, it's going to be fun. This person is good. I have attraction here. You know, it's all going to be good. It's all going to be a good conversation, good feeling, and so on. Then they experienced a deep sort of emotional pull into you, into your own environment, into your own soul. And they were like, oh my God, there is so much more here that I have to discover. There is so much more here in this connection that I have to uncover. They were like struck by how much unknown there still is within them and how much they are uncovering about themselves in terms of feelings, in terms of their feeling state in this connection. This person was not prepared to feel as much in this connection or in this situation as they did. You know, they went in thinking like it's going to be very nice, a very good chill communication with this beautiful person in front of me. And then they were like struck by spirit being like, okay, you are ready to face the music of your unconscious here with the moon card. Okay, so strong intuition was also something that might have really scared this person off. Strong intuition of you two being an important connection. Quite literally, you know, you guys do feel like you are a very strong, important connection. Just with there being so much attraction here, there feels like there is a strong connection here. And this energy overall feels like it's very fluid, it's very good. So, you know, you have nothing to worry about. Just in terms of what I'm picking up here, you have nothing to worry about this person. This feels like it's all very, very fluid. It feels like it's very easygoing, very like natural, you know. So it's not really a big deal here, you know, what went on. Because this person just got scared of such a new feeling, such a strong, new, unknown, intuitive knowing. You know, they just got scared of that. And that's okay. You know, sometimes feelings can get very, very intense for us. And sometimes we get a little bit frightened or we feel like we need to step a little bit back, especially when things are like really intense, when it comes to, for example, such strong connections. So they felt like, okay, things just got a little bit too intense for me here. So I do have to step a little bit back here, sort of pedal it back and not be too forward here. Not just jump into things as I planned on doing. You know, there is a little bit more that needs to be considered here or taken into consideration here with this person of mine, with you, group number 2. So yeah, I feel like this person did react very, very responsibly here. You know, they felt a strong connection. They felt like it has a lot to promise, and they were like, okay, I cannot just foolishly tap into this or jump into this as I intended. I have to focus on what is the best for us here, what is the best for everyone here. I cannot just focus on my own sexual gratification, of my own sexual pleasure here and just get what I want, which would maybe get you in bed with them. It felt wrong. Like initially they wanted that. It felt like initially they were like, bam, they are here, I am here, let's get this on. And then as they started connecting with you, they were like, okay, no, we are doing this in a different way. This is a whole new caliber of a conversation. This is a whole new caliber of a connection. I'm doing this differently for this person, okay? So very beautiful. I'm really curious to see how your connection develops here. So group number 2, what else? We're going to look into the alchemy now. The oracle of the, what is it called? The Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. So let's see what else for group number 2. We have here completion. Yes. Oh, conjunction. Okay, so very positive energy here. We're going to be looking into this in a second. Just one more card, please, Spirit. Just dropped all the cards. So group number 2, please. What else went on here? Thank you. Dropped a lot of cards here. So let's see. I saw this one. Okay, separation. Interesting. And we do have the alchemical wedding as well. This alchemical wedding symbol is a symbol of twin flames or soulmates to me, quite, you know, personally. So this is to me just saying that there is a strong union here. If you don't resonate with twin flames or soulmates, you know, this is just a strong soul union. You two are supposed to teach each other something very, very potent, very strong for both of your souls. Okay, so separatio as your second card. Interesting, conjunction and separatio. It's like, you know, this separation energy. This is something that comes into being after the conjunction. So it's like the conjunction happens later on, the separation happens first, and then the conjunction happens. Okay, so let me see. We are going to read this in order of the alchemical purpose and the alchemical process. So separatio happens first of all. Separation. This is basically the great alchemical operation of the sword. So this card, it occurs when substances are pulled apart for their higher good, either willingly or unwillingly. And I feel like this happened for the two of you. It was both willingly and unwillingly for the two of you. And the fissure may take place suddenly with a swift blow of the axe or slowly over time with a dual blade, okay? So basically, no matter how separation occurs, it will likely be quite a painful process for everyone involved. Okay, so this is the energy of sort of like splitting or the atom splitting. This is basically the expression of separatio here. But the good news here is that separatio is basically the alchemical process which prepares the individual for a more conscious union down the line. It's the type of energy that releases stagnant energy and allows the parts to basically see and recognize themselves fully as individuals. And this stage is basically, as said previously, a prerequisite for conjunctio energy, the union, and love energy, which we are getting into in the moment. So through the pain of separatio, we come to accept and love ourselves as we truly are, and in turn we love the world. We turn towards conjunction through this, through learning to see ourselves as individuals. Okay, so the energy that I'm tapping into here is the energy of I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. So if you feel like listening to that, do that. Okay. Also, something to ponder here, just from the booklet, what's coming through here is to ponder. Is there anything that does not separate? Okay, that does not separate. Is there anything that does not separate? Right? Okay. Another thing, just something that I have to share here. I'm going to sneeze, by the way. So sorry, you guys. So I had to sneeze. Maybe you guys are going to come to an alchemical union quite quickly here, or just this person is going to sort of connect to you in the future. What I wanted to communicate here, what I wanted to say again, is that there's likely been quite a hot mess here in the past in your situation, or maybe even for a while. But with separatio here, what wants to come through is that once you're past the initial blow, which could take a little bit of a time, you'll be singing separatio's praises, because this is going to help you align with your self-love, with your own higher being, which is going to allow you to tap into the conjunctio energy more fluidly. Okay, so conjunction, what is it about? It's about love, it's about divine union, it's about infinity, okay? So conjunction is basically the greatest alchemical operation of love. During this stage, we witness the miraculous work of two opposing elements or opposites merging to create a unique third form. Okay, so this is strongly a third thing. You know, the twin flames, they basically come together to create the third thing. So the twin flames merge, they create together the third thing, which can be a third person or just a thing or an idea or something else. Okay, so that's what's coming through here with conjunction greatly. I feel like your connection is definitely one of the twin flame varieties here. So for example, sun and moon unite to reveal the entire cosmos. Black and white unite to reveal the spectrum of color. All right, so it's not like a compromise, but rather an activation that takes place here, a holding of tension and presence that allows each of the entities to thrive and express themselves. And experiencing conjunction is one of the blessings of the human experience. Whether the bond is with human, nature, or divinity, it's important to recognize it by stirring and the stirrings of your heart and an element of surprise here with this moon energy. So yeah, through the opposites, here is going to arise the infinite energy, the hymn to love, quite literally. Okay, so what wants to come through is, especially here, the need to be patient and true to your own heart, to not be fooled by preconceived images of what conjunction looks like. Especially love is very creative, it's a creative process, and therefore is always seeking new forms of expression. So that's important to keep in mind here, and also to take note that this card often is appearing or likes to appear in vicinity of the alchemical wedding. So, with these two coming through, there is this other message that's coming as well. So, basically, that message is that love is resonating here in this connection loud and clear. With conjunction and the alchemical wedding being here, and also with Venus being here with the Empress, this is all just such a strong message to you that love in this connection and the last time that this person saw you is resonating loud and clear in both of your souls, in both of your expressions, in both of your beingness or beings, in all being of the two. Okay, so cover this through, move this back with the great guidance. So let's see what Spirit wants to convey in terms of guidance. I just went so deeply into both of these energies, I lost myself a little bit there. So let's see, group number 2, what type of guidance the Spirit have for you. Focus on the positive and detoxify. Okay, so focus on the good things coming into your life. Focus on the positive also in terms of this person. Don't think badly of yourself because your person does not think badly of you. Okay, so detoxify. Focus on eating healthy. If you need to let go of something, if you need to declutter, do that. You need to allow new energy into your life at this moment. So go through your closet, throw away things that no longer serve you. Go through every single part of your home and throw away things that you no longer want. This is the time to do like radical shifting and throwing away of things you have not used for like a year, for example. It's time to throw all of that away. Like, this is strong guidance here. I'm not being like easy on you here. It's time to detoxify hugely in terms of physical things that you possess. All right, so with that being said, that's all I have for you, group number 2. Hope this helps. Hope it gives you some clarity and guidance. I completely lost myself in this channeling, so right now as I'm telling you this, I have no idea what I told you. I have like little inclinations or little like implicit thoughts, but overall I have no idea what went on the last 25 minutes or so. So with that being said, hope this helped. I have no idea what went on, but I hope this helped. Share this video with others if you feel guided to share it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you want to share something with our beautiful community. If you want a personal tarot reading with me, all the information can be found in the description box below this video. And if you want to check out my other more exclusive content or my collective readings, you can also check out the Patreon. The link to that is also in the description box below this video. Sending you so much love and light, and looking forward to connecting with you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the beautiful Amethyst cluster for your reading, this is going to be the reading for the last time that they saw you. What were their thoughts and feelings? So let's see. First of all, we're going to just get an overall card or two just to see where your person's energy was at the last time that they saw you. So what was going on, like the overall situation the last time that they saw you. So for group number 3, please, Spirit, here. What went on? Okay, we have the Sun. So very positive energy, very light, very heartfelt. Let's see what else here. For group number 3, what was going on? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Strong synchronicities. I'm seeing Judgment here and the Ace of Wands. So Judgment and the Ace of Wands. There is a little bit of that 3 of Swords energy showing itself as well. So it feels like there is a little bit of danger of heartbreak present here, or a little bit of a fear of heartbreak present here. But overall, this feels like it was meant to be. You know, how your person felt being in this environment that you found yourself in at the time. It felt like they were meant to be there. It felt like this person might not have initially wanted to go there. It felt like, you know, this person was like, okay, I'm going. It's like, whatever, I'm going to hang with a couple of people here, and I'm going to be there. It's going to be chill. It's going to be nice. It felt like guided action. It felt like this person had to be there. They had to align there to be able to see you. They had to be in that environment to connect to you. This feels like it was a strong synchronicity moment. It was like, it has to happen. It's like, it's almost like fate had its hands in this, you know, the wheels of fate even. It is all sort of leading up to this. It had to happen. So with the Sun, I feel like your person felt very joyful, very present, very happy that they got to see you the last time that they saw you. It feels like it's a very expansive energy. It feels like you brightened up the day when you were around them at this time. It felt like it was a very significant moment for them as well. It had a big impact on them, is what is coming through here. With the Ace of Wands, I'm getting like this person was very attracted to you. This was like a spark. They definitely felt a strong spark when they saw you. You know, this person might not have expected you to be where you were when they met you, but when they did see you, it was like a spark. I feel like even, you know, strong electricity might have gone through your person's energy field at the time of them seeing you, because it feels like it feels like very magnetic. It feels very, very passionate from their side, from their perspective here as well. With the Ace of Wands, this person definitely felt like there was this strong desire to come towards you, just the desire part, strong passion to come towards you as well, to create something with you. But I do feel like they were also tied down a little bit by the Wheel of Fortune, because these two are very positive. This one was like a little bit of like, be careful where you're moving type of energy. Be careful where you're at. Be careful who you're around. Be aware of the whole situation and the wholeness of the perspective here. Because like this person's energy, this feels like it's all an expansive energy, sort of like very, very strong fire energy here. We have strong Leo energy with the Sun, also Sagittarius, Aries with the Ace of Wands coming through very, very strongly. So overall very expansive, quick moving, acting on inspiration, acting on passion, quick moving energy of the fire. But then we have here the Wheel of Fortune that's like, okay, be careful, dude. Like, be careful where you're going, where you're moving, where you're putting your legs. You know, it's like, be aware, be easy, take a step back, look at the bigger picture. You know, it's that type of energy. Take a step back with the Wheel of Fortune. So that's the energy that they were basically in, wanting to sort of spring towards you. Then they were like, okay, take a step back, chill a bit, see what happens, you know, see how this whole thing unfolds. Okay, so let's see what went on in their thoughts at the time. So Spirit, please, what were they thinking? So group number 3, what were they thinking the last time that they saw them? So we have here the World. They were thinking about how to come towards you, definitely. We have the Moon, not knowing how. Okay, and we have the Daughter of Wands reversed. Yeah, this person had no idea how to come towards you. We have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck as well. All right, so this is a very straightforward energy. The world is basically like this person being, okay, I want to go say hi. I want to go connect with this person. I want to see them. I want to talk to them. I want to see what's going on. I want to say what's up. Like very, very sort of chill, straightforward, like I just want to chat them up a bit. Then we have the moon here. It's like, do you really want to? You know, it's like the shadow creeping up. It's like the maybe the cynical part of them creeping up a bit. It's like the little bit of a side of them that's, you know, a little bit of a perfectionist, or a little bit of a shadowy element creeping up, being like, okay, but what are you going to talk about? How are you going to say this? You know, this is all going on internally in their own mind. It's like, how are you going to come across? With the sun here, this is a huge opposition about how are you going to come across? What type of shadow are you going to have coming through like this? You know, how are you going to make yourself be perceived by moving up towards them right now? So this to me feels like your person went a little bit self-conscious here, especially like also with Daughter of Wands reversed here. To me, this does feel like this person's like took a step back a bit. You know, initially there is a lot of enthusiasm here. There's a lot of like this free-spirited energy of wanting to explore, wanting to discover, wanting to see what happens, being very enthusiastic. And then we have the Daughter of Wands reversed. This is like the Page of Wands reversed, which to me feels like there is a setback to this whole energy of exploration. There's a little bit of a lack of direction, and it feels like this has to do with the moon being reversed here. With this moon reverse, it's like, I don't really know what I want to say. I don't really know what I want to do. I don't really know how I want to come across type of energy. So it's got a little bit of a confusion to it, of not a clear direction to it, and a fear of being misunderstood or misinterpreted. Okay? So it's that type of confusion that was like, I don't really know what I want here. It's like your person was initially super excited, and then they were like, okay, I'm not sure what I want. I'm not sure where I'm going. And the energy sort of fizzled out a bit. And what I'm getting here with the Nine of Cups coming through is this person decided to focus on themselves. They decided to at this time be like, okay, I'm going to focus on my own group of people that I'm already with, that I'm already around, and I'm going to focus on my own like inner space at the moment. I'm going to focus on what makes me feel good at this time. Maybe they are going to come towards me. Maybe this is going to get resolved through this situation. But overall, what I'm picking up here is just an immense amount of confusion from your person's side. It's like initially they were so excited, then they were like, it's all just confusion, and I don't know how or what to do or how to step forward to get them or towards them. So that's what went on. Maybe this is what created like this little like problematic situation here. But overall, like your person had very good feelings towards you. They just got confused about what to say and what to do, and maybe they ended up not doing much here with the moon. But that's all that I'm picking up in terms of that. So let's see, what about their feeling state, Spirit, please? What went on in their feelings, please? For group number 3, what went on? We have the Hierophant. We have Death. Okay, powerful. A lot of major arcana throwing up. Wow. We have Strength here and Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Okay. With the Hierophant, I feel like this person perceived this situation as a very formal gathering, or something in your situation, something in your relationship is a formal situation. Like this person did not want to jeopardize the formality of your connection or your relationship. Like maybe you work for this person. For some of you, maybe you are in a situation where you work together, maybe you're colleagues or something like that. There is something that is influencing this, that is like a societal structure, that's a built-in societal structure that's influencing how they are perceiving they would come across if they come towards you. They definitely wanted to do things more by the book and be more careful in this situation when they come towards you. They felt like they would have to shift themselves, like there would have to be like a strong transformative quality in the situation or in this interaction in general, maybe in their own group or with your own people, that would allow them to step up towards you here, or they would have to drastically shift how they are thinking and feeling, especially feeling about you at that time. Like this person knows that they could shift into a more aligned state, like they could let go of these bounds of society or expectations of society that they have sort of permeated themselves with, and they could let that go. They could transform themselves into a new self. But this person felt at the time like they don't have enough inner strength to be able to do this. I'm getting like there were a lot of more people involved here, so they could not introspect enough to be able to sort of gain that inner strength internally to be able to move this forward with you. Because like it was all very positive initially, and then they sort of, with this moon, they second guessed themselves and created confusion. That was like their undoing, is what I'm picking up here, just in terms of how it all resolved. This person still wanted to create sort of like a balance of how they are feeling. They felt overall quite good, but also internally they felt like emotionally misguided. They felt like they lost an opportunity here with the 8 of Cups. Like they walked away from something. They allowed something to walk away from them, leading them in this despair type of energy. Like not allowing them to have what they could have had. It's like you presented yourself on a silver platter for this person, and you know you were there, but they did not get to eat the dish. So it made them feel a little bit just, you know, sort of not really sad, but like I could have had more type of feeling, you know. I could have done better. I could have played this situation differently type of energy. Sort of like a little bit of that energy of like it could have been, but it could have been different, you know, like a little bit nostalgic about what could have been. But overall, like this person feels emotionally like they could not step up to resolve this at this time. I feel like they were otherwise engaged here with strength coming through reversed. This person would have, you know, if it weren't for other people, they would have come towards you, and you two would have had like this beautiful connection is what's coming through here. But with strength, like it feels like their energy or their attention was pulled in many different directions. It feels like there were many people involved here, and their attention was like pulled by friends, by, I don't know, family members, colleagues, whoever it is. You know, their energy was like scattered around. So they could not just normally, what they would do, they would focus on themselves, they would get aligned, like aligned focus, and they would know what they have to do. You know, they would step out of this confusion. But because there were other people involved, they could not do that. They tried to keep the whole scenario very harmonious, make it feel good to them with Temperance being here. You know, they tried to feel good, and I feel like they did feel overall good in the whole situation, but I feel like they could have done more. It's still that sort of lingering feeling of, oh, I could have done more. I could have done things differently, you know. It's that type of energy. So let's see. We have the Leo here as well, just in terms of energy. We have some Pisces here. We have Scorpio energy, so strong transformation, Pluto energy. We have Taurus here. We're trying to just ground themselves. It's a strong energy of just trying to ground themselves, bring themselves back to themselves. Also with this 9 of Cups energy, it's all about sort of like self-soothing themselves. Now this person tried to make themselves feel better. They try to self-soothe themselves in some way. Maybe they order themselves a beer or something like that, just to make themselves feel better in this overall situation, to self-soothe themselves here. And we have, of course, Sagittarius, which is a very strong, expansive energy of inclusion. So this person did want to include you in their daily life here, but it felt like there were too many sort of strings here that they had to play at, so that they could not as easily just open up and be like, okay, I'm ready to align with you and have this conversation with you, or to just talk it out, say hi to you and things like that. Maybe they did say hi, but still it feels like they wanted to do more than what they did. And I feel like you feel that. You feel that they wanted to do more, which is why you are looking at this video right here, right now as well. You know, you intuitively know that this person's heart was, you know, wanting more, because you feel it in your own heart. Right, so let's see what the Alchemy deck wants to communicate to us. So what does the Alchemy deck want to communicate? A bit too many cards, Spirit, please. So what was going on here? Thank you. We have, oh, what is this? Okay, we have 2 cards. We have the Peacock's tail here. Interesting. And we have a sublimation. So sublimation. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to look at both of these energies right now. First of all, we're going to connect a little bit with the Peacock's tail. This is sublimation here. Okay, so 5 there. I do have to look at the booklet for this one because I'm not really familiar with it, so bear with me a bit. Alrighty, so the Kada Pavonis, the Peacock's tail, this is full vision, spectrum, and inclusivity. So what I told you just now about the temperance there, 1,000 eyes is something to ponder with this. I am picking up a specific energy here, all eyes on me. What is coming through is Bo Burnham's energy. I feel like he has a song titled All Eyes on Me, All Eyes on Me. I don't know what it is. It is just that's coming through as this energy. It's like all eyes are on me, or eyes are on me. I feel like this might have to do with his performance, you know, when he was having anxiety attacks when performing. I don't know if that's true, but it's coming through as that, you know. Bo Burnham, you can look it up. It feels like all eyes on me, all eyes are on me here. So I feel like this person was definitely, you know, influenced strongly by other people involved there, and what other people's opinion of them would be if they just got to talking with you in this very passionate energy and this very confident energy that they were in. So they were taking up like a multitude of perspectives upon themselves. So it's not just a single perspective. It was like, what would this and this and this and this and this person think of me if I did this, if I came towards you, for example, here, if I came towards group number 3, what would they think? What would they think? How would that influence this person, this person, this person? What would they ask me about them later on, you know? It was all about that. All of that went into your person's like internal mind. That's all sort of spiraled into their mind, and they were like, okay, I don't know what to do right now. And they decided to just take it easy, take it chill. Okay, so this multitude of perspective might have been a little bit overwhelming for your person here also. Yes, so that's that. Basically, there is still a strong energy here of a strong potential or strong possibilities between the two of you. There's still an energy of like wanting to include you as the part of their own self and wanting to connect to you strongly, to convey and to share something with you, wanting to create like this possibility for you. There's still this wish to create some type of relationship with you. Here is what I'm picking up. There is definitely a very soft, gentle feeling directed towards you as well here. Just an energy of openness, of love directed to you, and of care definitely here as well. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this person might have been a little bit too rigid on themselves, or too rigid with themselves, just with this Hierophant energy here. But overall, what they want is they do want to have a deeper conversation with you. They want to have a deeper connection with you, is what I'm tapping into here, sorry. So yeah, there's that, but it also feels like, you know, it was a little bit of a lost opportunity. But this person is also like, we are going to have other opportunities such as this one in the future. So not a lot is lost here. So let's have faith. It's all going to work out for the best for us. This person feels like they're quite optimistic about your own encounters here. Okay, so next we have, so here sublimation, this is elevation, this is rising, this is flight energy. This is like the magic of air travel, or you know, when you look at things from the bird's eye view perspective. So sublimation is the greatest alchemical operation of air. And this basically occurs when there is enough heat to change a solid substance into a gas, causing it to rise up and away. So therefore, basically, when always sublimation is present in a reading, there is an aspect of celebrated elevation, of ascending above and gaining a greater perspective. For example, birds in flight have a greater perspective upon things. Or when you walk up to a mountain peak and look down, you have a greater perspective. When you're, for example, I don't know, in an airplane, you look beyond or down, you know, on clouds, you have a greater perspective of things. So there is like ascension here, but there is also, you know, a risk of separation or separating oneself from others by a result of this ascension. So this risk is particularly great in, especially in like more spiritually inclined people, is what I'm picking up here. But here what it feels like is this person took such a huge bird's eye view and included so many people in their situation that they did not consider themselves enough in the end, is what's coming through here, just from the spiritual perspective. Okay, so if they considered themselves more and didn't overthink this situation, because with these two it feels like they overthought the situation quite strongly. If they did not overthink as much, I feel like they would have stayed here somewhere and been like, okay, let's just talk a bit and then let's go our separate ways and let's not create hustle and bustle out of this. But it feels like that just overthinking about this created a little bit of a blockage in your connection or in this situation that you're asking about. So yeah, this person decided to like rise above and look at the situation from the bird's eye view, consider every single modalities, consider how this is influencing, you know, how the situation is being influenced, how that plays out in your social roles, how this could require a transformation of their own side, or how they would have to communicate with their friends or with their family something about you that they don't really feel ready to share, for example, right now. So it's all a little bit messy for your person. It all created a little bit of a mess and of an overthinking situation for them, causing them to maybe retreat a little bit more than what they intended to do here in this situation. I feel like this person does still love you. They really care about you here. So, you know, don't worry too much or don't read too much into this. They are quite clumsy, I have to say, just like from observer perspective, from like a third person party, the reader of your tarot. Here it feels like this person is a little bit clumsy with their own feelings or with trying to express themselves or express their own feelings here. They're trying to do what's good for everyone involved here, which is causing a little bit of a disarray because they cannot please everyone. So they're trying to sort of figure out how to go about this situation, how go about your connection, pleasing as many people as possible and making everything sort of feel good as possible for everyone involved. Okay, so that's what I have here. Let's look at your guidance now. So Spirit, please, for group number 3 here, we have embrace the flow of life, full moon in Gemini, recognize what you might be projecting onto others. Here with Gemini, recognize the mirror that the outside world is showing you and embrace the flow of life. How is the outside world mirroring you here? And we have here, clear your mind. If you resonate with overthinking energy, with Gemini, we have a lot of overthinking here. So if you resonate with that, try to clear your mind, meditate a bit, maybe do Vipassana meditation. That's something that might help you align more and clear your mind, help at least. And we have keep your heart open, first quater moon in Libra. Okay. So these are all very strong energies of, you know, air signs. We have Libra on the bottom as well with find a balance. Okay, so do try to find a balance, you guys. Don't try to overthink too much. Don't think too much about this situation. Do what feels good to you. Do what you are called to do. Do what brings you joy. Follow your joy in life and allow it to guide you. And your person is going to align with you sooner or later. All right, so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for connecting, for sharing your energy. Make sure to share this video or this channel with other people who might benefit from it, with your friends or family or whoever you think might, be helped through this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, also comment down below if you want to share something with me or with our beautiful community here on YouTube. So if you want to connect with more videos, I have exclusive content over on Patreon, which is in the description box below. Make sure to check that out if you want to. And if you want to book a personal tarot reading with me, the information is also in the description box below this video. Sending you so much love, so much light, and looking forward to connecting with you soon in another video. Bye. Mwah.